8 great keto chili recipes for spicy lovers. Howdy, keto fans. Today's recipe roundup is going to be interesting, especially for people who like chili. Chili just turns the ordinary into extraordinary, wouldn't you agree? Big fan here, so sit tight and let's dive into some flavorful keto chili recipe ideas for any occasion. Is chili okay for keto? Yes, chili is a good keto food. The secret to keeping it keto is to use the right ingredients in the right amounts. The basic ingredients are beef and spices. Everything in your chili dish has to be low carb or else it'll kick you out of ketosis. Recall that on a ketogenic diet, you must only consume 20 to 50 grams of carbs daily. 1. The thing is, eating chili at most restaurants can be tricky. Why? Chili on the menu may contain sugar, macaroni, refined flour, and pinto beans, ingredients that are a no-no for keto. If you have time to spare, I suggest that you prepare your own chili dishes. Make them part of your low-carb and high-fat meal plan. This way, you have discretion over which ingredients to use that meet your macro and micronutrient needs. Below are some crazy delicious ideas. Once you taste them, you wouldn't even remember that they're low-carb swaps. Dig in. 8 best keto chili recipes for spicy lovers' breakfast, lunch, dinner. You name it. Our easy low-carb keto chili recipes need at least 20 minutes of cooking time. They'll satisfy the whole family. 1. Pumpkin chili with beef, peppers, and olives. This recipe is pretty obvious. With beef, peppers, and olives as the star players, you're sure to feel satisfied for hours. Choose grass-fed beef because it contains higher amounts of precursors for vitamins A and E, and cancer-fighting antioxidants too. We're going to use fresh pumpkin puree to sweeten this dish. It'll also add a pasty consistency. Not only does it offer an inviting taste, but it also has anti-diabetic and anti-inflammatory properties. 3. Preparation time, 10 minutes, cooking time, 30 minutes, serve, 6. Ingredients: 2 pounds, grass-fed beef, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 green bell pepper, seeded, chopped, 1 cup pumpkin puree, sugar-free 14 ounces, chopped tomatoes, no sugar added 4 ounces, black olives, halved salt and pepper, to taste 2 tablespoons chili powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon cumin powder. Instructions: heat olive oil in a large pot over medium-high heat. Brown the meat in a pot for 8 minutes. Remove the meat and add bell pepper. Cook the pepper for 5 minutes. Place back in the meat. Add tomatoes, and seasoning. Add pumpkin and simmer the chili for 20 minutes. Add the olives and continue cooking for an additional 5 minutes. Serve chili warm. Nutritional info. Calories: 335 total fat, 19 grams total carbohydrate, 5.9 grams dietary fiber, 1.4 grams total sugars, 0.9 grams protein, 31.9 grams. 2. Beanless chili. When you're going low carb, you want to be more careful with beans. Not all beans are created equal. For example, pinto beans contain slightly higher carbohydrates than black beans. But instead of worrying about carb counting, why not eliminate them altogether? We know that beans are a good source of vitamin A, vitamin C, magnesium and potassium, which is why we've used green bell peppers as a replacement. 4. Going beanless may turn you off at first, but I assure you that this recipe will leave you wanting more. Preparation time, 10 minutes, cooking time, 50 minutes, serve, 6. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon butter, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, 1.5 lb ground beef, 1 pound. Italian sausage, 2 green bell peppers, seeded, chopped, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, salt and pepper, to taste, 2 tablespoons chili powder, 10 ounces, chopped tomatoes, no sugar added, 2 tablespoons mild curry powder, cilantro, for garnish. Instructions: melt coconut oil and butter in a saucepot over medium-high heat. Add bell pepper and cook until tender for 5 minutes. Add the ground beef and Italian sausage. Cook for 7 to 8 minutes or until browned. Add the spices and chopped tomatoes. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer for 40 minutes. Serve warm, sprinkled with cilantro. Nutritional info. Calories, 525 total fat, 32.8 grams total carbohydrate, 4.3 grams dietary fiber, 0.5 grams total sugars, 2 grams protein, 49.9 grams. 3. Chorizo chili in a skillet. The best thing about going keto is that it compels you to learn how to experiment with foods. If you like chorizo and wonder what other ways to eat it, this is one of them. One serving will give you 26.4 grams of fat and just 5.4 grams of carbohydrates. One more thing, if you're curious why you need to put some coffee granules, that's to tenderize the meat and add a bittersweet taste. It'll also give you that slight caffeine boost. Have this chorizo chili for breakfast or lunch. Preparation time, 10 minutes, cooking time, 40 minutes, serve, 6. Ingredients, 1.5 lb. Chorizo sausage, 1 tablespoon coconut oil, 1 green bell pepper, seeded, diced 14 ounces, chopped tomatoes, no sugar added, 1½ cups beef stock, 2 cloves garlic, minced 1 teaspoon cumin powder, salt and pepper, to taste 1/4 teaspoon instant coffee granules, 1 tablespoon chili powder, cilantro, to sprinkle sour cream, to serve with, optional asterisk. Instructions: heat coconut oil in a skillet. Chop the chorizo. Cook the chorizo in a skillet with bell pepper for 7 minutes. Sprinkle the sausage with cumin and chili. Add garlic and cook until fragrant. Add chopped tomatoes and beef stock. Stir gently to remove any browned bits. Add instant coffee granules and bring to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer the chili for 25 minutes. Serve warm with sour cream on top and some cilantro. Nutritional info. Calories, 288 total fat, 26.4 grams total carbohydrate, 5.4 grams dietary fiber, 0.6 grams total sugars, 1.5 grams protein, 12.9 grams. 4. Pot ground beef. Olive lovers chili. The next time you go grocery shopping for some keto staples, don't forget ground beef. You'll need 2 pounds of it for this low-carb chili recipe. Because we've added black olives to complement ground beef, this dish might just remind you of pizza. Some people would prefer various kinds of meat on top of ground beef for extra chunkiness. For example, bacon, steak, and sausage. You can leave them out and use beef stock instead to keep it simple yet tasty. Preparation time, 10 minutes, cooking time, 1 hour, serve, 8. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 2 pounds, ground beef, 2 green bell peppers, seeded, chopped, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 4 cloves garlic, minced, 1 tablespoon chili powder, 1 tablespoon cumin powder, 1½ cups black olives, 2½ cups beef stock, 2 10 ounces, chopped tomatoes, no sugar added, salt and pepper, to taste, 2 tablespoons lime juice, cilantro, for garnish. Instructions: heat coconut oil in a saucepot over medium-high heat. Add beef and cook until browned. Remove the beef from the pot and place aside. Cook bell peppers in the pot for 5 minutes. Add garlic and spices. Cook until fragrant. Place back in the beef and add tomatoes and beef stock. Scrape down any browned bits. Bring the chili to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer for 30 minutes. Add the olives and continue to cook for an additional 15 minutes. Remove from the heat and stir in lime juice. Let the chili rest for 10 minutes. Serve garnished with cilantro. Nutritional info. Calories, 371 total fat, 24.6 grams total carbohydrate, 5.6 grams dietary fiber, 1.8 grams total sugars, 2.1 grams protein, 30.6 grams. 5. Pumpkin chicken chili. Take advantage of the fall season with this sweet and cheesy pumpkin dish. Serve it to your whole family or friends on a scary movie night. If you have less than 1 hour for meal prep, then go ahead and make pumpkin chicken chili. Pumpkin is okay on keto as long as you're careful with your portion size. That explains why we're using less than 2 cups to avoid going overboard on carbs. Also, take a second to appreciate the antioxidant benefits of pumpkin. Preparation time, 10 minutes, cooking time, 20, serve, 6. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 1.5 lb chicken breasts, cut into bite-size pieces, 2 jalapeno peppers, seeded, chopped, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 2 tablespoons chili powder, 2 teaspoons cumin powder, salt and pepper to taste, 4 tomatoes, chopped, 15 ounces, pumpkin puree, sugar-free, 1 cup chicken stock, 1 cup cream cheese, 1/4 cup Monterey Jack cheese, shredded. Instructions: heat coconut oil in a saucepan over medium-high heat. Add chicken and cook until no longer pink, or for 3 to 4 minutes per side. Add in the spices and jalapeno and cook until fragrant. Add tomatoes, pumpkin, and chicken stock. Stir to combine, scraping down any browned bits. Bring to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer for 10 minutes. Add in the cream cheese and simmer until the cheese is melted and you have a creamy chili. Serve warm, sprinkled with Monterey Jack cheese. Nutritional info. Calories: 333 total fat, 22.4 grams total carbohydrate, 7.7 grams dietary fiber, 1.9 grams total sugars, 3.5 grams protein, 25.4 grams. 6. Chili con carne with pepperoncini. Food writer Rob Walsh says that the chili queens of San Antonio, women who cooked over open fires in the 1860s, were the ones who introduced chili con carne to America. 5. If you don't find this interesting enough, here are some health facts about the dish. Chili con carne's combination of beef, garlic, and other herbs and spices promotes better digestion, combats sickness, and helps with tissue repair. Adding pepperoncini achieves a sweet, tangy, and spicy combo that will take your breath away. Preparation time: 10 minutes, cooking time: 2.5 hours, serve. 8. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 pound beef stew meat, finely chopped, 1 pound ground beef, 1 green bell pepper, seeded, chopped, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 4 cloves garlic, minced, 2 tablespoons chili powder, 2 tablespoons tomato paste, sugar-free, 1 tablespoon cumin, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon smoked paprika, salt and pepper to taste, 6 tomatoes, chopped, 1 cup jar pepperoncini, sliced, 1/2 cup pepperoncini juice. Instructions: heat a heavy pot over medium-high heat. Add the oil and the stew meat. Sauté until browned on all sides. Remove stew meat from pot. Add green pepper and garlic to the pot. Cook for 4 minutes. Add the ground beef to the pot and cook until cooked through. Add the tomato paste and the spices and stir to combine. Add the sautéed stew meat, chopped tomatoes, pepperoncini juice, and season to taste with salt and pepper. Stir to combine. Cover with lid and reduce heat to low. Simmer for 2 hours. Serve warm, sprinkled with cilantro or with some avocado slices. Nutritional info. Calories: 314 total fat, 19.1 grams total carbohydrate, 6.5 grams dietary fiber, 1.9 grams total sugars, 2.7 grams protein, 28.7 grams. 7. Instant pot all beef ancho and Anaheim chili. Looking for something chili and low-carb keto that's also gluten-free? If so, the Instant Pot all beef ancho and Anaheim chili recipe is for you. As you may notice, this recipe needs at least 2 hours of cooking, which is why it's best prepared during weekends. For this dish, we're using 3 pounds of beef chuck due to its fat content and extra juiciness. It's a great way to add more healthy fat to your keto diet whilst making food taste delicious. Preparation time: 10 minutes, cooking time: 2 hours, serve. 8. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 3 pounds beef chuck, cubed, measured after trimmed, 4 cloves garlic, minced, 2 teaspoons onion powder, 2 teaspoons smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon ancho chili peppers, 2 teaspoons dried oregano, 6 tomatoes, chopped, 1 tablespoon cumin powder, 1/2 cup beef stock, 4 ounces jar Anaheim chilies, chopped, salt and pepper to taste, 2 tablespoons fresh lime juice, 1/2 cup Monterey Jack cheese, grated. Instructions: heat coconut oil in a saucepan over medium-high heat. Add the beef and cook until browned. You may need to do this in batches. Remove the meat and place aside. Cook the garlic and spices in the same pot until fragrant. Place back in the beef and add stock to deglaze the pot. Add the tomatoes and Anaheim chilies. Cover and set heat to low. Simmer for 1.5 hours. In the last minutes of cooking, stir in lime juice. Serve chili warm and sprinkled with Monterey Jack cheese. Nutritional info. Calories: 458 total fat, 27.4 grams total carbohydrate, 5.6 grams dietary fiber, 1.5 grams total sugars, 2.8 grams protein, 45.9 grams. 8. Slow cooker chicken chili. 8 hours of cooking time shouldn't bother you if you're serious about keto and chili. This dinner dish will put your slow cooker to use. Promise, you'll thank it later for blessing you with such delicious food. The combination of beef, celery, jalapenos, coconut aminos, and other spices will make a good source of vitamins A, C, and K. You can eat it with sour cream or cheese to get more fat. Preparation time: 10 minutes, cooking time: 8 hours, serve: 6. Ingredients: 2 pounds, ground beef, 4 cloves garlic, minced 2 stalks celery, chopped 2 teaspoons onion powder, 3 pickled jalapenos, sliced 4 tomatoes, chopped 12 ounces, canned tomato and green chilies, 2 tablespoons chili powder, 1 tablespoon cumin powder, 1 tablespoon coconut aminos, 1 teaspoon Mexican oregano, salt and pepper to taste. Instructions: set your slow cooker to low. Cook beef with garlic and onion powder in a skillet over medium-high heat until browned. Transfer the beef to the slow cooker. Add the remaining ingredients and stir gently to combine. Cover and cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. Serve chili warm, with sour cream or shredded cheese. Nutritional info. Calories: 424 total fat, 25.3 grams total carbohydrate, 7.2 grams dietary fiber, 1.5 grams total sugars, 2.1 grams protein, 40.6 grams. Conclusion: when you're craving for hot and spicy low-carb food, grab one of these keto chili recipe options. Have them for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Your choice. These chili meals are good for your ketogenic lifestyle because they keep carbs to a minimum and come with impressive health benefits. Thanks to the antioxidants from the herbs and spices.